That's nice. Watch out for those cables, boys.
Excuse me, mate.
Yeah, all right, Steve. Drop it down over there. That's nice.
Oh! Sorry, mate.
Everything all right, Bob, old bean?
Yes.
As I said, once we're set up, you won't even notice we're here. Oh! The key is, just treat this like any other day. Just be yourself, Bob. Don't try and impress. The viewers always see through that. Just be yourself.
Ready when you are, Mr. Govan.
OK, guys, and action.
What should I do? Where should I stand?
Stay calm.
But what should I do?
Just bring in your first patient, as normal.
When?
Whenever.
What, now?
Yes.
OK. Oh, Miss Smith, how nice to see you again.
You what?
I said how nice it is to see you.
It is cold, isn't it?
Now, what's the problem today?
They say it's going to clear off about the middle of the week.
What's the problem, Miss Smith?
It's a funny time of year.
What is wrong with you?
Cut.
Oh, was that okay?
Just relax, Bob. Be yourself. Pretend we're not here.
Nice knickers, darling. Oh, yes.
I see you treat a lot of older people. You must need incredible patience.
Well, they like to talk a lot. I mean, some of them are very lonely. You become a kind of social worker to them.
Really?
Yes, it's sad. I mean, some of the much older patients need care. They should be institutionalised.
Dr. Fish, there's a call.
Cut.
Penny,
Thanks, Bob.
was that all right?
You're doing great. Just carry on as you are.
You get a tea break yet?
I did ask for bacon sandwich, darling. I wouldn't say.
Thank you, darling. Put a drop more milk in this, love, for you.
Any more of those donuts, darling?
All right, we're rolling. That's nice. Bring it round a bit, Lawrence. Bring it round. Nice. Give me a close-up on that, Lawrence. That's nice.
Okay. Oh,
Boom's in shop, Francine.
Sorry.
right, well,
Whoops, sorry, Mac's
What?
run out. We need to reload.
Shut the gate. Give me another roll of 7247.
Bob, can you just hold that position for a second while we reload? Thanks. That was great, Bob. Really great. I mean, you're a natural.
oh, thanks.
You've let the viewers into your heart. I hope we didn't cause you too much extra work.
No, not at all.
OK, we'll see you tomorrow. Come on, guys, I'll buy you a beer.
Okay.
Cheers.
Well, I think that went pretty well. Oh. Anyway, Gavin said I was a natural television performer. He said the whole shoot had gone like clockwork.
That's good. Could you help dry some pots, please?
Why, there's so many.
Carmella's been cooking for the dogs again.
Oh, it's ridiculous having to wash up after the dog sitter.
So when's your documentary going to be on?
In a couple of weeks.
So soon?
Oh, that's the idea of the series. Up to the minute. Life as it is now.
We should have a party to celebrate. We could invite the neighbours round.
Oh, that's a great idea. We could get some sparkling wine, snacks. It would be like a movie premiere. Why are the dogs wearing fancy dress?
Carmella made them. She says they get cold on walks.
Oh, that's rubbish. She's making the dogs demented.
I love her.
Well, I think she's got them on drugs. You should get rid of her.
I can't just fire her. She's doing a good job. The dogs are really happy.
She's dressing them up like eco-warriors.
Well, let's just give her another week or so.
In your new home, you'll have a room all to yourselves, with your own possessions, so you can express yourselves properly. Don't worry, my little darlings. Not long now until I take you away from all this.
I know. If they installed more dog toilets, it would help.
Oh, where are the peanuts I bought?
Bob, there's plenty of snacks.
Yeah, but there's more people than I expected. I mean, it seems like the whole street's turned out. Here we go. More crisps. The champagne is on its way.
I know.
Help yourselves.
And now, the second in our series, Cutting Lives, takes a revealing look at the world of dentistry.
Excuse me. The program is on.
Which program?
My program.
No.
The
Dentist surgery. It's a place we all dread, and yet, how many of us really know what goes on? This is Dr. Robert Fish. He's a middle-income dentist in a middle-income neighborhood. We spent a week with him. We learned a lot. You may find some of the following scenes upsetting. In the murky world of private dentistry, proper hygiene often takes a back seat. We found the treatment of patients to be horrendous, particularly the old and vulnerable.
What is wrong with you? They should be institutionalized.
What do you want? Look, this is a dental surgery, not a bloody chip shop. Can you please talk a little faster? I have to go to the loo. Oh, for God's sake. What an idiot.
We spoke to some of Dr. Fish's patients, some of whom refused to be identified.
I've been seeing Dr. Fish now for about 5 years. I find him to be reasonably pleasant. His magazines could be a bit more recent, mind you.
This patient is obviously too frightened to tell the truth. We set up a bogus patient to uncover the reality.
Yeah, it looks like you got a bit of a nasty little abscess here, Miss Hoop. You're gonna need this treated right away.
Our researcher had nothing more serious than a piece of corn stuck in her tooth. After the break, we talked to some of his patients about the pain they've suffered following Dr. Fish's treatment, and one in particular who is still undergoing grief counselling 3 years after a replacement crown. Cutting lives, the truth about dentistry, the dark deeds behind the dental dam.
Oh dear, how embarrassing.
Oh.
Bob?
Still, I always say if you try and impress people, you end up with egg on your face. The key is to allow the natural yang energy of the
Why
body
don't you
to do
take
the
your
work.
precocious yang energy out and stick it up your pretentious little bumhole?
I beg your pardon?
You heard.
This is Fish. Not in front of the dogs.
They're dogs. They don't understand English.
They're very sensitive. They pick up on negative rhythms.
They'll understand this then. You're fired.
You can't fire me.
I just have.
It's not fair. You're just transferring all your anger about your husband onto me.
No, I'm just saying what I should have said days ago.
But you leave them alone all day. You feed them tinned food.
They like tin food.
I love the dogs. Please don't fire me. I don't know what I'll do without this job. I don't have any friends in England. I don't have any money.
Look, I'll give you a week's wages.
A week's not very much.
2 weeks.
Where will I find another job?
Oh, I'll give you a good reference.
Will you say I was a good dog sitter, that I really cared?
Okay.
Thank you.
Would you allow Bob to speak to you like that, Margaret?
No.
Would you pass me the sprouts, please, Rosie?
Mummy, did you see everything eggy this week?
Oh, it was marvellous, my dear. I was glued to the screen. No one can whisk an egg like you do, Peter. It's like watching a ballet.
There's talk of a second series, Top Toast, devoted entirely to toast.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I love a nice bit of toast. Such a clever boy.
Oh, Bob, I saw your programme this week.
Yeah, right.
You look great.
I did?
Oh?
Oh, those patients were appalling. How'd you put up with them all day?
And when you threw that man out because he was whining too much, it was fantastic.
I really didn't know you had it in you, Bob. You were a star.
Oh, speaking of stars, how did you get on with the Michelin restaurant guide, Peter?
I don't know. It's not out yet.
Oh, it is. I just picked one up at the bookstore on the way here.
Fantastic. Let me see it. Peter Fish, the TV chef's restaurant, comes highly recommended. However, all that glistens is not necessarily gold. On a recent visit, we were disappointed. The starter of crab and asparagus was confused. The main course of roasted quail with aubergine puree was turgid, and the dessert of mango sorbet with white chocolate sauce was watery and tart. The service was slow and surly. With a total cost of over £100 for 2 people, it won't be getting a star for value either. Pretentious.
What does pretentious mean, Mummy?
Oh, be quiet, Charlotte. It's probably written by some idiot straight out of college.
It's their chief restaurant critic.
What?
Actually,
Oh, don't let those idiots upset you, dear. They're just jealous. At least you don't pick your nose on television like Bobby. I thought he'd grown out of that nasty habit. Jam roly-poly, anyone?